Dear friends, in 2018, the Supreme Court of India, 3 members divisional bench in POONAWALA case has warned that lynchings and mob violence were creeping threats and need to be nipped in the bud, and asked the Parliament to create a separate offence for lynching and provide adequate punishment for the same. Why the Supreme Court of India has made such a recommendation? The reason is this: we have said so as to create a special law in the field of lynching would instill a sense of fear for law among the people who involve themselves in such kinds of barbaric activities. There can be no trace of doubt that fear of law and veneration for the command of law constitute the foundation of a civilized society. This was the judgment delivered in 2018 by the Supreme Court of India. The point here is that despite the severe warnings to the Union Government of India so as to make a penal provision for exclusively mob lynching and mob violence cases, so as to punish the perpetrators of violence to the core, but the Union Government has not endeavoured in making such a law in the Parliament, despite making some other legislations making in the Parliament without any discussion by the opposition parties. Again, the Supreme Court of India yesterday has given notice to the Union Government that these mob lynching incidents have been happening in various parts of the country, and the 6 other states which have been indulging in such sorts of mob violence and lynching cases has not adhered to the provisions that have been enshrined in the Indian Constitution. So it has asked the Union Government and 6 other state government to respond to the notice issued by the Supreme Court of India. Our point is that law has to be regarded in the foundation of a civilized society. The primary goal of law is to make a society that is away from this sort of lynching or violence made against the humanity and violation of human rights that have been enshrined in the Constitution have not been adhered in this matter. But the Union Government has not made any legislation, has not brought any bill in the Parliament so as to adhere to the directions of the Supreme Court of India. It shows that for vested interest and political dividends or millage, the Union Government of India is making a separate law for the offences of mob lynching. This is a $1 million question to be answered by the Union Government. Thank you so much.